Just a quick note before I go into this video. Thank you for my subscribers that have joined already. But if you do like this video, please do like and share, and also give me any comments and feedback. I hope you find it useful. Thanks and enjoy the video. These are the LED headlights that I'm going to fit that I bought off Amazon. They didn't give me these for free or anything, I just bought these myself and just showing you how I fitted them. So I have another Zafira, which these are already running in, and these are the LED HIR2 bulbs, which are a straight replacement for your factory fit halogen ones. They have an adjustment here to show how they can be variably adjusted inside the headlight housing. I've got another video on that, please do check out, which goes into some detail the positioning of these LED bulbs inside the housing. Here is the standard halogen bulb that I'm going to be replacing. As you can see, it's just pretty much a direct swap. The connectors are the same. It is a bit larger, so you do need a bit of headlight kind of room in the kind of the headlight housing. There's a cooling fan here to keep it cool. As long as they're fitted correctly and they have the correct orientation, you shouldn't have any problems with MOT, as long as the beam pattern and cutoff is fine. So let's go ahead and fit these LED bulbs. It's quite easy to remove the headlights on a Zafira-Tourer. You just need to rotate this cover and just pull it off, like so, and then you have access to the headlight bulb. And get the camera in there. As you see, we've just got to disconnect the wiring limb and then just rotate it to extract the bulb. Here is the headlight bulb in its housing. As you can see, it just needs to be rotated towards the car, so towards this side of the housing, and then it should just be a case of just rotating it and lifting it out. So just rotate it around to there, give it a bit of a wiggle. I'm trying to do this blind with the camera in the way. I just move the camera back up to here, and then you just wiggle it ever so slightly and it comes out. So here is the existing bulb. Now, as I mentioned, I have my other video which shows how the correct fitting of this, because when you insert this and rotate it, the bulb element in here is facing a particular direction in the housing. So it's really important that the filament points in the correct direction when fitted. So please do check out my other video which explains a bit more detail about ensuring the correct fitment is in place. I just want to touch again on the fitting of this light bulb, because when you rotate it and you bring it out of its housing like so, the bulb is in a particular place. You see these lugs here, I've got my fingers out of the way. When these lugs are in place and inserted into here, and the bulb is inserted, and you rotate the bulb to its locking position, which is here, when the bulb is in the housing, it is locked in this position. And if you note the filament at the end of the bulb, if you're not sure on the filament, check out my other video. The filament is pointing to the outside of the car. If I rotate it around there, you can kind of see the filament then here is pointing up, but it's not. When it's fitted inside the housing, when you rotate it around, it's locked. It's in this position with the wire and stuff pointing this way. So the filament is also pointing to the outside of the car. So it's really important when you're fitting it, the filament points in the right way. Don't just whack them in, because if it points in the wrong position, you won't get the correct beam pattern and it won't give you as much light. So here we are fitting the bulb into the housing. This big lug thing goes to the bottom. You insert it in and then you can rotate it around like that. Now the light bulb is fixed there. Now I know on these light bulbs is I want the LED to be each side, and I know that to do that this wire needs to point to the top or to the bottom. So if it's at the bottom like that, I know that it's the LED bulb in here is pointing outwards like that. So LED bulb is fitted. I can just plug this connector back in and you're good to go. Like I say, you need to check which orientation your bulbs are in, but you need to make sure that the LED is facing outwards to give you the best reflection. That's at least on the Zafira-Tourer. So with the cover removed on the passenger side, access is a little tighter down here. You rotate the light again towards the outside of the car, wiggle it, and then you can push it back and bring it out like that. Like I say, you can then just disconnect it and reconnect the LED one as per the other side and insert the new bulb, and away you go. This is the LED bulb fitted. It's really bright. It's a good white light, so it really helps with the road. Compare that with this side, which is the halogen one. You can see how much dimmer it is, how much orange. You'll see dirt in there. That doesn't help, but you can see how orangey it is compared to the real bright white light of the LED. They really do make a big difference. So that one's been fitted now. This one here is just the same. Access is a little bit more restricted, but it's the same as the other side. The light needs to point to the outside.